Marrakesh is a unique destination full of historic sites and colourful markets. This is Katie from Creative Travel Guide, and today we share the things to know before you go to Marrakesh. Looking for more travel tips? Make sure to hit subscribe and ring that notification bell. So firstly, let's look at the best time to visit. The best time to visit Marrakesh is during the spring and autumn months, when the temperature is pleasant. May and September see the least amount of rain as well. Summer is hot and dry but also busy, so this is the time to avoid if possible. During the winter months, the temperatures do drop, which also sees more visitors coming to the city, not ideal for those looking to sightsee. When planning your exact days, it is also worth being mindful of religious holidays and national holidays in the country, as this can affect opening hours, room rates, and public transport running times. So now let's look at getting there. The easiest way to get to Marrakesh is to fly into the main airport in the city, with direct flights available from many cities in Europe. From here, you can take a bus into the city centre, with journeys taking around 30 minutes. From other cities in Morocco, you can get a bus or rent a car to travel into the city, and those travelling from Casablanca can catch a train to Marrakesh too. So now let's look at getting around. There are a few options for those looking to see the sights around Marrakesh. Firstly, when visiting the Medina, walking is the best option. Take a long walk through the narrow, winding ancient streets to really discover the city's culture and history. Only bikes, carts and motorbikes are allowed to travel through this city centre too, so walking is your main option. Taxis are another option when you are travelling outside of the Medina. They are fairly affordable compared to other cities in Europe and can be found in most tourist areas of the city. However, make sure your driver uses the meter and don't expect to be able to use apps like Uber or Lyft. These are yet to be available in Marrakesh. There is also a local bus system that stops near some of the main attractions, and a map is available on the bus company's website. We will leave the link in the description below. If you want to see the sights outside of the city, like the deserts, mountains and waterfalls, you could choose to book a day trip with websites like Get Your Guide, but make sure to do so in advance. They can sell out quickly during the busier seasons. We will leave all of these options in the description below. So now let's look at typical prices. Dorm beds in hostels begin at around 100 dirham, whilst private rooms can be found between 500 to 1,100, especially if you can find private rooms in hostels. Mid-range rooms begin at 1,200, whilst more luxurious hotels begin at 2,000. There is so much amazing food to be discovered in Morocco, with an average local meal in Marrakesh costing around 50 dirham. Fast food meals begin at 60, whilst a sit-down meal in a good restaurant begins at 100. Marrakesh is a great place for all travellers, and budget travellers can save money here as well. Firstly, visit in those shoulder seasons that we mentioned before, with the spring and autumn months being great times to find good hotel rates. Marrakesh has plenty of budget-friendly accommodation, so compare the private rooms in hostels and the budget hotels in the city. Make sure to read the reviews and check if the price listed on your booking site includes the city tax. If you plan to travel outside of the Medina, stick to using the buses to get around, or save money by booking a sightseeing tour that includes transportation and admission to attractions. If you are catching a taxi, make sure to either use the meter or negotiate a decent price for your fare. Eat the street food as much as possible, or enjoy light, affordable meals in the cafes. Stick to local restaurants when you're eating out, and avoid drinking too much while you're here as well. Drinks tend to be overpriced here and are worth avoiding if you are travelling on a budget. So now let's look at the best things to do in Marrakesh. Marrakesh is full of culture to explore. Firstly, spend time wandering the Medina, a collection of winding alleys and streets that make up the historic city centre. Explore the markets, meet the locals, and get lost in this fascinating old city. Visit the souks before heading to the Bahia Palace, a beautiful palace adorned with paintings and mosaics. Take a tranquil walk through Marrakesh Garden before visiting the Sardian tombs, a royal burial ground that dates back to the 16th century. Spend time exploring the El Badi, then head to some of the wonderful museums in the city. The Menara Gardens is a gorgeous area to escape the hustle and bustle of the city, but also try your hand at a cooking class to learn more about the local flavours and dishes in Morocco. Watch this video to find out how to save money in Morocco. Then for a complete Marrakesh travel guide, watch this video. We hope you have an incredible time in Marrakesh and stay creative.